Hey there, science fans. Bill Nye here. Ever wonder about that big cold box in your kitchen? Yes, I'm talking about your refrigerator. It keeps your milk fresh, your juice chilly, and your ice cream perfectly frozen. But how does it do all that? Is it magic? Not quite. It's science. Your refrigerator is a heat mover, a very sneaky and efficient one. We're going to peek inside and explore this fantastic machine. It uses principles from physics like pressure and temperature. Special liquids turn into gases and back into liquids in a fascinating cycle. We're going to break it all down for you, so put on your thinking caps. We're about to embark on an amazing adventure. We'll uncover its secrets one by one. Are you ready for this cool quest? I know I am. Let's get started on this journey into the science of chill. Science rules. Alright, science explorers, let's dive into the big idea. Your fridge isn't just making cold air appear from nowhere, it's actually a heat pump. It takes heat from inside the cool box and sends it outside into your kitchen. Imagine you have a wet sponge and want to dry a spot on the table. You'd use the sponge to soak up the water and then squeeze it out elsewhere. Your fridge does something similar with heat. It uses a special fluid to soak up the heat from your food and the air inside. Then it carries that heat away, making the inside of your refrigerator colder. This process is happening all the time, silently working to keep everything chilly. This heat-moving ability is also used in air conditioners to cool your home. So, your refrigerator is basically a special compact kind of air conditioner. Its main mission is to keep your food at just the right, safe temperature. Pretty neat, huh? Science is everywhere. Now, let's meet a very important player in this heat-moving team, the compressor. Think of the compressor as the powerful heart of your refrigerator. It pumps a special fluid called refrigerant, which carries the heat. The compressor squeezes the refrigerant gas, putting it under a lot of pressure. When you compress a gas, it gets hot. The compressor takes this low-pressure gas from inside the fridge and transforms it into a high-pressure, very hot gas. This step is crucial because it concentrates the heat, ready to be released. The compressor works hard, sometimes making a gentle humming sound. This hot, high-pressure gas is now prepared for the next stage in its journey. The compressor has energized the refrigerant, getting it ready for what comes next. Without the mighty compressor, your food wouldn't stay cool and your ice cream would be a puddle. Hooray for compressors! Our special refrigerant is now a very hot, high-pressure gas, thanks to the hard-working compressor. Next, it travels to the condenser coils, usually found on the back of your refrigerator. These coils release the heat the refrigerant is carrying. The hot refrigerant gas flows through the coils, which have a large surface area to release heat effectively. As the refrigerant cools down, it changes from a gas back into a liquid. This process is called condensation. By the time the refrigerant leaves the condenser coils, it's a warm, high-pressure liquid. The heat that was once inside your food is now released into your kitchen. The condenser coils have done their job splendidly, letting all that troublesome heat out. Our refrigerant, now a warm, high-pressure liquid, is heading for another big change. It encounters the expansion valve, a tiny but crucial part. The expansion valve significantly reduces the pressure of the liquid refrigerant. This rapid pressure drop causes the refrigerant to boil rapidly, turning into a very cold, misty gas. This process is called evaporative cooling. The expansion valve makes the refrigerant incredibly cold, much colder than the inside of your fridge needs to be. This super cold, low-pressure refrigerant is now ready to absorb as much heat as it can. The expansion valve might be small, but it's mighty. Our refrigerant, now a very cold, low-pressure mixture, flows into the evaporator coils inside your refrigerator. The primary job of these coils is to absorb heat from the air and food inside the fridge. Heat always moves from warmer things to colder things. The refrigerant in the evaporator coils is much colder than the air and food inside the fridge. So, heat flows from the warmer fridge contents into the super cold refrigerant. This absorbed heat causes the refrigerant to evaporate, turning it into a low-pressure gas. The evaporator coils have done their job, making the inside of your fridge wonderfully cold. Our refrigerant, now a cool, low-pressure gas, is full of the heat it absorbed from inside your refrigerator. It needs to get rid of that heat and start the process all over again. This cool, low-pressure gas flows out of the evaporator coils and heads back to the compressor. The compressor squeezes it again, making it hot and transforming it into a high-pressure gas. This newly heated, high-pressure gas travels to the condenser coils, where it releases its heat into the air of your kitchen. As it releases heat, it cools down and condenses, turning back into a high-pressure liquid. This liquid refrigerant moves on to the expansion valve, where its pressure drops, and it becomes an incredibly cold, low-pressure mist. This super-chilled refrigerant flows into the evaporator coils, ready to absorb more heat from your food. The cycle repeats over and over again without stopping. This entire cycle is the secret to keeping your food fresh and safe to eat. It's a beautifully designed and efficient system. All the components work together in perfect harmony. Their mission is to move heat from inside your refrigerator to the air in your kitchen. It's a constant, fascinating dance of physics and chemistry. Wow, so there you have it, science enthusiasts. The amazing science that powers your refrigerator. It's not just a simple insulated cold box, it's a high-tech heat-moving machine. It uses principles of physics and thermodynamics to keep your food safe, fresh, and delicious. From the hard-working compressor to the heat-absorbing evaporator coils, every part plays a vital role. Think about how much we rely on our refrigerators every day. They have revolutionized the way we eat and shop for groceries. They help reduce food waste, which is great for our planet. The next time you open your refrigerator door, take a moment to appreciate the incredible science at work. Think about the journey of the refrigerant, constantly moving heat to keep things perfectly chilled. Science is all around us in everything we do. Keep exploring, keep being curious, and always keep asking questions. Understanding how things work, like your refrigerator, can be fun and empowering. Your refrigerator is a fantastic example of cool science making a huge difference in our daily lives. Thanks, science! Keep it cool.